welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sylvia and Koree Bichanga. We are on our way to Kisumu, baby.
Yes, we are.
Kisumu Dala Wabiro. Woo! I'm excited. I'm going home. I miss Zuri. I miss Koree. I'm gonna be excited to go back home. And I'm here with the beautiful Nicoladi, my sidekick, my sister, my bestie, my friend,
Your co-driver.
yeah, my co-pilot here, my co-driver. We had a wonderful week in Nairobi, and today I just decided to, instead of showing a lot of road footage, I'm going to show a few interesting shots, but instead of showing a lot of road footage, I'm just going to kind of do a video where we just recap the week. Talking about the week, talking about, yeah, more like a podcast.
I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it if I could. I'd burn down the moon and give that to.
Just like you said, get away for a break for our mental health, and also just to rest, relax.
Yes.
So it was kind of a short notice planned trip. So yeah, we just needed a break in short. So Nicole, this week we've had a lot of ups and downs.
We've really had a lot of ups and downs.
We've had 2 hospital visits.
I dislocated my thumb. It popped out of socket and then went back in. And we were in the hospital at night yesterday because of Sylvia.
Yeah, I had a kind of a sore throat, and I wanted to make sure that I don't wake up sick this morning because I was kind of having chills and feeling not so good last
She also
night.
had a tummy ache.
I had a tummy ache, and they were suspicious that I might have either a UTI or a yeast infection. So yeah, we just had to run some tests, and they're gonna get me the results in about 3 days. But I was feeling some better this morning. I ate a lot of fruits and veggies last night, and I think that helped to kind of, I don't know what, but I feel better this morning.
It helped somehow.
Yeah, so I'll wait to get those results and see what exactly is wrong with me, but I really didn't feel good last night, so that's why we went in.
We actually went to the hospital at around 12:30.
Yeah.
Heading to 1
Yep.
at night, so yeah.
Well, we just lived down the road from the hospital, so it wasn't like that far.
True.
Yep. So Nicole, this week, what was your highlight? Like, what was your
My
favorite
highlight.
moment of our week?
I have a lot. I'll just say my highlight
party, okay? That's between me and you, 52,000 people.
Yeah. So yeah, that was your highlight too.
That was my highlight too. I will say Mr. Price shopping was another big highlight for me.
That's when you found like your style.
I kind of found my style, and Nicole helped me to learn how to piece pieces together.
Yeah.
And by the way, I didn't buy any pieces that I didn't like. Some people were like, don't adapt her style, have your own style. Well,
honestly, Sylvia's style is not my style in any way. I was just telling her she can look very decent, but also with modern, kind of with a modern twist.
And you know, like my standards, you know what I like, and so she would pick out clothes like for me. It's not her style. And there were pieces that I even told her like I don't want them, I didn't like them, so we put them back. Anyway, being there and just discovering like a fresh new wardrobe and style, and there's still dresses and skirts and modest and covering, so yeah, I just enjoyed it. Sana, and sana means very, very much.
Let me give you guys like an example when I say a modern twist to it. Like, she bought this very long dress, skirt.
Yeah.
It's like a skater skirt. And then when she wears it with like a very nice black top, she can top it up with some denim and a good pair of sneakers. That's what I mean when I say modernizing it kidogo.
Yeah, but I think too, even like some of the shoes I got were just more like having that modern twist to it, and it really just helped my wardrobe to be styled in a better way. So that was a big highlight for me. Oyster Bay was another good one. That was a good night.
Nice one. We had fun. We ate some really good food.
Yeah,
the thing that was just bothering me with that, I think the place where we sat, I don't know, it was just getting too cold. For me, I don't really go in with cold weather and all that. So,
but the aesthetic was really nice. Make sure to go see Nicole's video she did on Oyster Bay. I didn't do a video that night, but very, very high class. String lights up, plants everywhere. They had like those big outdoor heaters, and we had wine, and
we kept on fighting with the other table.
We were fighting for the heater, but it was just a fun night. They had amazing pasta. She had fish fingers, and wow, just a vibe. It's a whole vibe.
I think the other thing that I really like, one of my highlights, is meeting your friends from the US, and they just gave us some good advice, and they just have good energy, and they make you see things in a completely different way.
That's true. Meeting Roy and Martha was amazing. I had actually, like I said in one of my videos, I had met them when I was way younger. But they have two daughters who are married to Kenyans, and just to meet with them, and I think they're actually counselors. They do a lot of like therapy or counseling for people, and so just talking with them and getting advice and prayers and support from them, like we just felt filled up after leaving there. Like they really poured life into us.
They just have this good energy around them, and they even prayed for. It was just amazing. I really loved meeting them.
Yeah.
But first, I wasn't going to go with Sylvia.
Yeah.
I was kind of just going to chill at my aunt's place as she goes, but then she was like, "You gotta go," and I couldn't leave her to go to Lolongo by herself. So I went, and honestly, I didn't regret it one bit.
And I had a feeling that you would like them, so
I'm
glad you went.
People with good sense of humor.
calls you sweetheart, and like she has the biggest heart ever, and she was a friend of your mom's.
Yeah.
So it really just felt like somehow I met Nicole's mom, or the lady who was there for her when Nicole's mom passed on.
Yeah.
So that was really amazing to have that experience, because I've met her dad and her brother, but I've never gotten to meet the
Like
mom
a
figure
mother figure, yeah.
in your life. So that was really special too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did. We were actually planning on visiting her one of these days, and then this trip just came in at the right time, and
Yeah.
we were like, let's go.
Yep.
She actually didn't want us to leave.
Yeah, she was like, the kids are going back to school and now my house has more space, you guys need to stay. But we just told her we need to get back to our husbands. But it was really fun, and she has a daughter in Dubai, Nicole's cousin, and she really wants us to go visit her.
Yeah.
So
We might.
we need to go home and make some money
One
and
day,
contemplate and consider with the husbands
if they'll allow us to go,
if they'll allow us to go for maybe 5 to 7 days.
yeah, we can go visit Ivy in Dubai.
Because she's basically your closest
She's
cousin.
aside from Sylvia, she's my cousin, she's my sister, and she's also my best friend.
Yeah.
Actually, she's the only family member that I'm close to.
Yeah. So let us know in the comment section, should we do a trip
Should
to
we
Dubai
try
in a few months, or what do you guys think?
Hey, they might come for me. Someone came for me and told me, you're taking Sylvia away from Koree. Hey, go back to where you came from. Now I'm wondering, where did I come from? Literally in Africa. Okay, where should I go back to? Anywho, that's on a light note. But yeah,
Yeah,
consider.
I'll have to talk with Koree on that, and we'll see what he says.
What works out. Okay, Sylvia, don't do this to me. Hey.
I'm sorry, but that matatu sped up. When he saw me going around him, he sped up so that I can't get back over before the other truck comes. Hey, that was so mean.
Saw my life flashing before my eyes.
Hey, I'm trying to drive and talk, but it's a very clear highway, and yeah, we are good. So, what is something, other than us wanting to go to Dubai, what is something on your bucket list that you would want us to do or to experience?
Well, I've always wanted to go to South Africa.
To South Africa.
Yeah.
What's in South Africa?
But I've always also wanted to see how is it called? Northern Lights or...
Oh, the Northern Lights.
I
That will be on our bucket list.
I just find it fascinating that lights can just appear
In the
out of-
sky.
Yeah.
Maybe if we would go to, like, once you come to visit me, if we would go all the way up to
Told me in Canada or something.
close to a state close to Canada, and we could see them from there, or maybe even cross over into Canada. Tell us in the comment section, where can we go in the US to see Northern Lights? It would be nice if we wouldn't have to get second visas to go to Canada. Anyway, that's a great one. I love that. South Africa, I've heard it's almost like the US, so I wouldn't mind experiencing that. I think the thing that is on my bucket list that I would like to do with you is, once the thumb is back and thumbing,
Once the thumb is back.
yeah, I really want us to go zip lining.
Oh, you've never gone ziplining?
I have, but have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well then maybe that's not so much on the bucket list, but I would love
But
to
we
go zip
can't.
lining.
Yeah.
I just think it would be fun. Yeah, and also I wouldn't mind going to Mombasa and seeing like having the snorkeling experience, and I would love to ride a camel. Yeah.
You want to ride a camel?
Yeah.
Imagine if you tell a Kenyan that you want to ride a camel, they'll see you like, really now?
Really?
Yeah.
See,
It's
I'm
like,
a
who goes to
tourist.
Mombasa to ride a camel?
Honestly, that's on the top of my list.
For real?
Yeah, if I go to Mombasa, I want to just bent it in the right way that it went.
Yeah. So I think those are my two.
Yeah, I would say same for me as far as like when we had our little, moments. That was kind of tough, but it was to be expected.
I can't even call it disagreements.
No.
They were just, it happened.
Just moments where it's like, can you stop doing that? And then when you say it, the other person feels like, then you have to talk.
Bye.
Yeah, it's not even anything major. But of course, those moments sucked. But I think the moment that sucked the most for me was like when we had the accident in Kundele.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I was thinking about when we were in Nairobi.
Oh.
So,
I
we are
felt
talking
like,
about from the day we had the accident and then...
like just the whole week.
Oh my god, that was... We had a bad day. The day wasn't just... We couldn't
Also,
find, I don't know what. We couldn't do what. We went out late.
Yeah.
And we started our journey late and we got the accident and it was just a horrible day.
And it's like we had the accident 3 minutes after we left your house. So I felt like it was maybe a sign of like what this trip will be like. Like maybe we'll just face a lot of problems and issues, but it wasn't. Honestly, like
trip, for me, it ended up being the best thing I did.
yes.
Like it was worth it.
Yeah. Exactly. I can definitely resound that. Same thing is everything I anticipated about this trip. It surpassed my expectations. It was amazing. It was fun. We were safe. We drove all over Nairobi. We did whatever we wanted to as far as like we were not limited. We had our own car to go wherever we wanted to. And we stayed up late at night editing our videos for the next day and giggling and laughing over comments that were coming in, reading them to each other, and it was a lot
Honestly,
of fun.
we were even reading hate comments and just laughing and we like, you have no idea.
But it was really fun, and the funny thing is, after spending a week like this, I'll go home and I'll really miss you. Like
that's what I was telling Sylvia. We'll be in our own houses, and after 2-3 days, Sylvia will be there. Now I miss you. Let's
let's hang out.
Honestly, we can't. Honestly, we just can't stay away from each other.
Like if it goes a day, the next day one or the other will call the other one. So what's wrong? We didn't talk yesterday. Are you okay? How's your mental health? Anyway, I guess some friendships are really easy, and then there's some that are not. And I'm grateful that our friendship is easy.
And I'm also grateful for this trip, because if we hadn't have taken this trip, I told you I would have been in a very dark place.
Yeah, Chris would have been in his parents' home for a while, and
I would have been there.
would have been at home alone.
For me, it's always just easy for me to snap into. Now that's the thing I don't like about myself. It's always hard for me to be with a clear mind sometimes. And just try to stop myself from going to the dark place that I'm talking about. So
when you say going to the dark place, what exactly do you mean by that?
I mean the times that you always just know something is not okay with me, and
you just feel sad.
I'll tell them again. I like deal with anxiety and depression stuff, so sometimes I usually just
I don't know if my audience has seen that video. She opened up on her channel a little bit in one of her videos where she shared that she struggles with anxiety and depression. Honestly, I struggle with anxiety too. I think a lot of people do. And I do think it's something that in the Kenya culture it could
it's not
be
really spoken of.
Yeah, it could be talked about a lot more than it is. We almost got hit head on. There's a lot of young mothers who just gave birth, and maybe they are not even taught about things like postpartum depression, and they don't understand why they don't even feel like getting out of bed in the morning, or they feel like there's a black cloud hanging over them, and they just deal with it alone. And honestly, if you try to talk to most Kenyan parents, they'll just tell you, no, just pray, things will be fine. That's generally the advice you'll get. Just pray, things will be fine. And at times that's not enough. As in, you need practical help. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
You pray as you get help. You know, you just can't sit and say, now I'm depressed, let me pray, and then you must also just get the help.
Absolutely.
And then the prayer is also now a bonus.
Yeah. And I did a sponsorship a while ago, and I'm just gonna shout them out again. But BetterHelp can really be an online counseling that can be good for you if you're that person who feels like you can't talk to anyone in your family. You don't have aunties or even siblings that you feel comfortable telling them, you know what, sometimes I feel very discouraged to the point where I don't know if I can go on. There's BetterHelp where you can pay per month, you can stop whenever you want to. It's nothing like forced. And if you don't like your therapist, you can change up your therapist. You can select, like, if you want a Christian therapist, or if you want a lady or a man, what age. Like, you can pretty much customize your therapist. And then if you have a session with them and you just didn't feel like you vibed with them, you can always change to another therapist. And you know, that way you can schedule those Zoom calls or video calls or texting, whatever way you want to communicate with them. You can schedule those, you know, to fit your work schedule or whatever you have going on. And that way you can get help from the comfort of your home, and you know, no one really has to know. No one has to know that you're getting therapy, or you're being helped through, maybe if something terrible happened to you in your past, or if a loved one died and you're trying to work through the grief, whatever the case may be. There's help, and I would highly recommend BetterHelp. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but
They do a good job.
yeah, they do a good job, and it's not a pressurized situation. It's private. Like I said, no one has to know that you're seeking help and encouragement, because it's something that's highly overlooked a lot here in Kenya. So yeah, I don't know how we got off on that bunny trail. I'm just very proud of Nicole for speaking up on her channel about what she went through, and like that you deal with anxiety and depression. You know, it takes a lot to be vulnerable enough to speak up that not everything is always perfect, because in today's world we like things to be perfect. Instagram pictures must be filtered. Everything must look cleaned up. Your house must look perfect. And so it takes a lot of courage to not be perfect in today's society. And I just really appreciate that you shared that with your audience, because I really think you went through a lot when your mom passed. You were how old?
I was around 13, 14.
13, 14. So you can imagine an adolescence, and you just lose the glue of the family, your mother. So
I think I lost her when I needed her the most.
And I think also that's where a lot of the maybe anxiety stems from. Because she died in a road accident, so it was very traumatic. So, you know, we are human.
True.
We struggle,
and we won't always show the struggling part, so you guys will always think they're just so happy and perky, and
we're not. We have
not.
our down times. The thing is,
half of the time, sorry I'm interrupting, half of the time I meet with Sylvia, honestly I'm always crying, or maybe not. We are not always laughing the whole time.
Maybe a fourth of the time. Not a half.
Okay.
You're usually okay.
I'm usually okay. But a lot of the
I know
time
what
we
you
meet,
mean.
I'm always either crying or
we have something we're working through, a drama that happened. The thing is, I know people can really accuse social media content creators that you just put your you just show us the good things, you just show us the happy times, you just be real, as in be real, who are you? But the fact is, it's not healthy to share all of those things with strangers, because meeting people, like even this past week in Nairobi, people, they know everything about me. They know how my house looks inside, they know who my husband is, they know my love story, they know everything, but I don't know them. And at some point you have to put up a boundary whereby you don't share everything you pass through. Plus, who wants to open a video and I'm there crying about what I'm depressed at that week? That's not entertaining, and it's not helpful to anyone. So go easy on content creators. When we give you content, we want to give you the highlights of our life. And remember that they're just highlights. And when you're watching those people's Instagram posts and those people's Facebook posts, those are their highlights. It's like 3% of their life. It's not all they do. So anyway, that's a long time talk here. It's already 30 minutes, so
it's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
So I think I'm just going to wrap up this video, and stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys me meeting Zuri and Koree, and yeah, and I'll also be doing a video very soon where Koree is going to be rating my outfits that I bought.
Oh, that's interesting.
That I bought in
That's
Nairobi.
Can't wait for that.
So
I hope he'll like them.
he'll be doing a video with me, and we'll rate the outfits, and you guys will get to see his reaction the way you wanted to. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. A big hug to you from me. We love you guys so much, and we appreciate your love and support to us. Each and every day that we post videos, you guys come watch them, like them, even share them with your friends, telling them to subscribe. We love you guys. It means the world to us. Make sure to go over and subscribe to Nicole Addie's channel. She's up and coming with her channel. She has so many things she wants to show you guys. And thanks to YouTube, she's being paid well, and she's getting ready to start a few major projects, I think, where you're going to be bringing you guys interesting content. So I don't want to give any spoiler alerts, so stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Many unbearable hours later.
What a long day. So guys, I'm finally back home. I just got here to the door. Hey, I'm tired. Let's go see Koree.
Wow, baby.
It's good to be home. It's good to be home.
Honey bunches.
Yes. Did you miss me?
I missed you so much.
You too.
Oh, even Zuri here. Did you miss mommy?
Did you miss mommy? Yes, you did.
So your luggage is under the car.
Yeah.
Wow.
My hat.
Wow, I look like a
Rasta.
Mommy. Wow.
Good to see you, babe.
Good to see you too.
Mom is back.
2,000 years later.
So guys, I'm now home and settled in and unpacked, and I have here a few of my luggage stuff, but I have Koree's helmet, so let's give Koree his helmet. Let me call him. Honey! Honey!
Yeah.
Come. I have something for you. Here you go.
Oh. Wow.
I want you to be safe when you ride
Wow.
your piki. No more accidents.
You see what accident did to me? Oh my, I just love this one.
Do you think it fits your head?
I have a big head. So.
Yeah, you do.
Let us see.
Yeah. A perfect fit.
It fits so good.
How do you like it?
Wow, it fits so good.
Fits like a glove. Nice.
Wow. Like it's so comfortable. It's not like so big in my head, you know. It fits so good. Wow, thank you so much, baby.
You're welcome.
I love it. I just love it.
I think
Can I peel this off?
Yeah.
I don't like the stickers, you know.
The unboxing.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I know who might like this one.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have it. She loves plastic too much. Zuri, give it here. You can't have that.
Yeah, I just love it. Let me see how clear it is with the light. Wow,
It's great.
very, very good.
Nice.
Like it's so good, and it has something here. I know you can't see. It's like,
Oh, a gripper
yeah.
to pull the thing down. Well, now you'll be safe.
Did you see that? She's so much.
Into the plastic.
Yeah.
Zuri, you can't have that.
You see, she look. Oh.
She knows you dropped it.
Oh, thank you so much. This is the best gift ever.
I should have gotten you gloves too, but
I have some gloves.
oh,
In
you
fact,
have
right,
gloves.
I don't know why they are that I use for gym.
Oh,
They can use be for bikes too. So I just love,
okay.
and I know that, wow, awesome.
You're welcome, babe.
One thing's true, I never asked for nothing.